Definitely a busy as well.
Check, 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 test, 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 check, 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 mic, check, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, check, 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 1, 2, 3. And welcome to the Rochester Ice Center for Game 3 for the Westchester Express in this tournament. Up here in Rochester, beautiful brand new rink here. The Express with 1 win and a shootout loss this morning to the Rochester Coalition. And still controlled their own destiny, only had to dodge one outcome, which was a non-regulation game between BK, and that is just what happened. BK just outshot another team 50-14, won in a shootout. So now to advance, I believe the Express would have to win this game by multiple goals. Nevertheless, a win is the first order of business, and they'll start out with Nigro. Took a pass from Dratty. Good opening look here. Rigos dives down low. Gets it around, where Nigro giving chase. And Nolan will dump it down again. Avi, good pass, good look. And an easy save for number 39 in net for the Junior Americans. We'll get a look and see who that is. That is Cole Hudson. Express second line now takes the ice. Have to excuse us as all the parents were over watching the end of the BK game. An exciting one it was. Well, we're just under a minute into this game. Devendorf picks it up, dumps it down low. It's easy give and chase. Will bangs it down low again. First minute and a half was all played in the Rochester end, but here come the Junior Americans. Good looking pass, a shot there. Stick to side. And Murph got AJ going to the center. Wirtz tries, ooh, a dangerous pass there, but he gets it through. AJ will dump it down low. And Julian comes off the bench right into the action. And Julian walks the line. Good looking shot. Saved aside by Hudson. Julian again. This time banks it down. AJ goes to work against 2 Rochester players. Murph, puck loose in front. And here comes Rochester. Julian swings it across to Wirtz. And Pierce unable to get any stick on that one. So it'll be an icing. Mason and Avi on defense, and the M&M line seeing their first action, 14-26. Westchester, 4 quick shots on goal. None of them super high danger chances. And Mason controls the face-off behind the net. Avi pinched there, and McGrath trying to help him out on defense. Now Avi back into the play and keeps it out behind the net. And now it's Munger. McGrath picks it off, kicks it into the zone. Avi. McGrath looking for McFarland. Rochester on the move. Avi's pass into the hands of Rochester. Here comes Rigos now. Off the boards. Tipped into the zone where Nigro's got a stick on it. Nice move. It gets a shot off that slides wide. Nigro will chase it again on the half board. Devendorf. That's Ratty, I think, got a deflection there. Rigos punches one, deflected into the corner. Where Nolan gives chase. Nigro looking for Devendorf. Right back down and around. Rigos will pinch down. Good play by Dratty to dump it all the way back down again. Quick shifts here on defense for the Express. They shuffle guys in and out. Got to keep fresh bodies. Devendorf clears it to the neutral zone. Nigro giving chase. But the Americans get it in briefly. And Westchester will make a change to the forward line. DeMayo getting his first action. Puck doesn't quite, I think the referee got in the way there. And a bounce over to TZ. Nice move there by DeMayo. Not much on that shot, but gets it down low where Westchester will give chase. Tortorella. Back towards TZ. Anderson gets a stick on it, stepping up. And now Rochester will look to get it out of the zone, but they will not. Julian gets it on net. Stick to side by Hudson. And Julian, be careful with that pass. All right. And too high for AJ there. Wirtz cross ice to his defensive partner, who loses the handle. Fortunately, Murph picks up the loose change. Going 1-on-2. Good back check there by Murph. And Wirtz to Avi. AJ. Had him wide open. Murph with a good shot. Oh, he tried to go high. Good looking shot. Good looking save by Hudson. And that was clearly a high danger chance. Here comes another one off the face mask. And the right shoulder of Hudson. Cole Hudson stopped all 9 shots that he has seen so far, including a couple tough saves. As Murphy will clear and Westchester will go for a full change. And into the waiting arms of Mason. Rigos behind the net. Not able to break out. Mason, good body. McGrath helping out, but Rochester has a stick on it. And a good stick there by McGrath leads to McFarland breaking in and blown off of the play. Good hit there. And now McGrath goes for the retaliation. I don't see much difference between either of those two hits, but McGrath's is a penalty. And Westchester will now go on the kill. 9 minutes and 16 seconds of a scoreless first period. Westchester had some momentum here in this first period. Probably the best start they've been off to as a team, just in the way they were clicking, certainly this weekend at least. But now they'll have to go on to the kill. Anderson behind the net, but Rochester is there to get it. They stay in the box. Good stick there. And this time Draddy will be able to clear it all the way down. And Nolan will give chase. Almost first to the puck. Rochester breaking out again, looking to set up, but Nolan looking to disrupt the play and does. And then gets tripped up. And we will immediately go to 4-on-4 with 1 minute and 28 seconds left on the McGrath penalty. Nolan draws one. So we'll play 4-on-4. And then Westchester will have a 32-second power play after that. No score, 8:44 to go in period number 1. Offensive face-off now. Anderson, shot off of the pads. Devendorf, good pass down low. Draddy shot at a loose puck there. Rochester will break out 4-on-4. And Anderson does indeed get it out, so that is offsides. Dangerous pass there. Deflected and turned over. And now they'll get it out. 42 seconds left in the McGrath penalty. Nigro leaves it for Draddy. Little room, but it disappeared quickly. Wirtz off the pads. Wirtz tries to go D to D, but puck flies out. And we'll try again. Draddy will touch it up. It'll go all the way down. Westchester will look for some fresh bodies. Here comes Pierce and Nolan back on the ice. And speaking of ice, they do ice it. 1 second left on the McGrath penalty. Offensive face-off for the Express. So 32 seconds of 5-on-4 coming up here in a scoreless game. 7:16 left in the first period. Looks like Murphy's waiting to hop off the bench. And he will. And so now Westchester will try and set up the power play. And now we're going to be a 5-on-3 as soon as they can touch up. And they do. Another penalty. It looks like a trip. On Daniel Naparowski. Fennel and Naparowski in the box. With 23 seconds left in the initial penalty. So 5-on-3 for 23 seconds. And a really big opportunity here. Pierce centers to the point. Avi picks it up. Murph lets one fly. And Avi's able to keep it in. Finding Murph. Body's flying in the middle, and the puck is loose. Oh, really bad whistle by the ref there. The puck was just laying in the crease. To be fair, it was out of his vision. But I have to believe the Express were going to get a goal there. 6 seconds left of 5-on-3 time. 1 minute and 43 seconds The other penalty, 6:49 of the period of a scoreless game. Westchester wins the face-off. Avi. Shot, score! Jackson Murphy lights the lamp. 6:40 in the first period. It's a power play goal. And I believe it came just after the 5-on-3 expired, so both men have left the box. And the Express are on the board first with a 1-0 lead.
As far as I can tell, we got to win by 3.
I think so. 1-0 Westchester on the power play goal by Jackson Murphy. They scored again! That one I missed. Looked like Nolan. Or is it Teasy? Two quick ones. The wraparound from Teasy and the Express go up 2-0. And this is the best Westchester's looked in the first period of a game pretty much all season. Probably did not like the way it felt losing in that shootout after playing such a good third period in the last game. Well, they're here to play today, and now protecting a 2-0 lead, 6 minutes left in period number 1. And another penalty, interference on Rammer going to the box. So with 6:07 left in the first period now, Coach Gillespie will send out his power kit or penalty kill unit. I'm sorry. Try and keep this momentum here. Grady, Nolan, Paul, Rios. Westchester wins the face-off. Rios has a little ice here, has a little room. And they're going to keep going. And eventually we'll dump it down. Rochester will try again to set up, but this time they turn it over. Nolan content to back it out and dump it down. 1:36 left in the Ramsey penalty. And Rochester winding it up. Anderson defending. Loses his man there. And Everett has to make a big save and does. That shot high off the glass. Nolan. First to it. Rochester keeps it in. Nice move there. Loose puck in front. Save, it's loose still. And they're able to clear it. And a little extra pushing and shoving there. And now Rochester walking in again. Puck loose again. And finally cleared all the way down. Dangerous. I would call that just good enough. As Westchester played with fire there. And Everett made a big save to keep his team in front 2-0. 35 seconds left in the kill. 4:38 left in the opening period. Can definitely feel much more attention to detail, much more pressing body language from Westchester in this opening period than they've had usually in the beginning of their games. It's good to see. Well, that puck's loose in front. Everett got to protect the wraparound there now. And 9 seconds left. Unable to clear it, but Rochester clears it for him. 5 seconds left in the Ramsey penalty. One more little rush here, but they will go for a change, and that is killed. So 2-0, it stays. Although Rochester maintains possession. Pass in front, shot. Blocked by Devendorf. And the whistle for the net being off, I believe. Yeah, it was way off. So just under 4 minutes now. And the shots on goal have evened up, 14-12 now in favor of the Express. So a good start, but got to keep their foot on the pedal now. Avi looking for McFarland on the wall. McGrath, he is pesky. Good job getting it out, but just unable to clear it. And now Julian fighting in the corner. Hudson drops down to help out. Good centering pass there by Rochester. As they get it to the point, no one's deflected. And Avi will go behind to get it with a man chasing. Reverse his course. Looking for some help. And gets it to McGrath, who can clear it before he got laid into. So they're out. And now 3 men on. And the Americans are able to break that. Good defense behind the net there by Julian. 1-on-2. And again, McGrath. Good back check. Good pesky little play. And a really good shift to him comes to an end. Shot, stick to side, but bounce right back to Rochester in front, loose, and they, ooh! I don't know how that stayed out, or even actually if it did. Nolan looking for some help. Anderson will dump it down low. Westchester will go on the forecheck. And the puck comes all the way out. Anderson and Mason will give chase. 2 Rochester players coming right at him. Ahead to Nolan. Dump it down. Dratty will give chase. 2 minutes to go, period 1. 2-0 Westchester. And this could be a 2-on-1. Anderson, good stick. And then, a hit from behind by Dratty. And rightfully so, the Americans do not like that. Dratty asking, what did he do? Hit him right in the back. And he's going to sit for 2 minutes. So 1 minute and 44 seconds left here, period 1. Westchester will go back on the kill. Devendorf and Rigos take the ice on defense. Murphy and Tortorella are the forwards. Murph steps in for a big face-off. And that has turned into now a 2-10 as Declan McGrath will join Dratty in the box. So Dratty will be out for the next 12 minutes. McGrath will serve the penalty. I'm speculating, but when a second man joins, I'm assuming that is exactly the situation. Rochester now. Rigos tries to get it, slides loose off the post. And out. Fortunate bounce there. Murphy now takes possession. Tortorella drifted in there too. Rochester going to have numbers, but they take their time. And Westchester will allow to get back into their box. Shot looking for the back door. And Tortorella had a clear there. Puck was bouncing. Rochester, another pass in the back door. Was definitely open that time. Will. Fortunate bounce there. And it will go all the way down. 32 seconds of the period, 47 seconds in the power play. And Teasy, good body on the puck there, steals it. Unable to get a shot off, but still a really good play. 19 seconds left and counting. And Rochester is offsides. So 15 seconds left in period one. Express holding to a 2-0 lead, but are now being outshot 18-14. So they need to hold on to the momentum here and get out of this first period. And we're in 10 seconds before that happens. One more clear should do it. 6 seconds. And Pierce will give chase, and the first period will wind down. And it was a good one. Express strike first and second. 2 goals. Power play goal from Murphy, followed immediately after by TZ goal. And they'll take a 2-0 lead into the quick break here. Still going to be 16 seconds left on the 2-10 to Draddy. So Draddy's going to be in the box for another 10 minutes into this second period. But McGrath will be eligible to come out 16 seconds in. So we won't see Draddy likely until after the ice cut. So just to update the standings now, with Atlantic Coast Academy losing in a shootout to the Saints. If my math is correct and the goal differential is indeed the tiebreaker, Westchester would need to win this game by 3 goals to advance to the 1-2 game tomorrow morning, and a showdown with BK. Nevertheless, I think Coach Gillespie would just be happy with a victory and a solid effort, but that is the situation. And right now, they're up 2-0. About 16 seconds left of 5-on-4 time for the Americans. AJ and Nolan are the forwards, and Tryon and Avi on defense. Ten seconds left on the kill. And they'll clear the zone, and Nigro will come on to the ice. And we're playing 5-a-side now. Good stick there by Avi. Americans get it to the point. Around the boards it goes, where Nolan is the first to get it. And Nigro now behind the net. Devendorf. Dump it down low. Anderson is on. Murphy's on. DeMayo is on. And icing. So they can put on whoever they want now. 15:48. Period 2. 2-0 Express lead. Cole Hudson has seen 14 shots, according to the scoreboard, and stopped 12 of them. Everett has seen 18 and stopped them all. Murph working in the corner. Picked up by Pierce. DeMayo give a chase. Anderson tried to clear it, was unable to. Shot off of Everett and out. And DeMeo giving chase. And Westchester will have to touch up in there. It's a clear hit in the back right there. Let's see if that's a 2 and 10 as well. They're calling interference. Really was a cross check right in the numbers. Jackson Gilbert will go to the sin bin. 15-15 left in period 2. 2-0 lead. Westchester back on the power play. Devendorf, the lone defenseman here. Nolan will work the point. And those two touch it up first, play a little pitch and catch. Colin Nigro, Teasy, and AJ make up the 5. Nolan. Cross to Nigro. Looking to come back to Nolan. Devendorf slides one through, but wide left. Will. Trying that cross ice pass. When it's there, it's pretty effective. When it's not, it kind of ends the play. Nigro fires. Oh, that's deflected off the post. Westchester maintains possession. Devendorf. Nigro. Loose puck. And Nolan will be the first on the scene. And tripped up, but AJ. And Devendorf will allow him to set it up again. Walk of the line across to Nolan. Back to Will. Nigro. And that one's picked off by the Americans, and they're able to at least clear. And two guys get tangled up. Looked like it was a fair fight. And that pass is almost picked off. He was trying the stretch pass. 41 seconds left on the man advantage for Westchester. Still protecting that 2-0 lead. And Rochester trying to kill off the rest of this power play. Westchester struggling to get out of their own end and set it up. Now Tortorella winds it up. Crosses the red line and the blue. Dumps it down behind the net. He's got Munger in front of the net. Pierce. And puck goes under the stick of Munger. But Rochester can't clear it. Avi. And the penalty is over. Man out of the box, and Murphy with a pass right to Rochester. And now Avi in a foot race loses his stick, but is able to make the play. And Murphy will clear it. Now Munger trying to get to it first. Torts muscles it in. And now out. Now it's a 3-on-2 for Rochester. And Wirtz gets a stick on that one. Puck still loose though, and in. So not the greatest of changes and bad timing. The Express get a little loose with the puck there at the end of that power play. And shortly after, Rochester converts and cuts this lead in half. It is now 2-1. 12:41 left in period 2. Sloppy play all around there in the last 30 seconds leading up to that goal. Rochester now out shooting Westchester 21-15. Wirtz will give chase behind his own net. Put the man on. Backs it out to Julian. AJ. Now Wirtz got a man coming at him here. Good body position. Puck loose again in front. They maintain the zone. Wirtz takes a big hit. And Rochester comes out with the puck, though. Kind of imposing their will a little bit here in this last minute or two. AJ, we know he's not going to get pushed around. Nigro will chase it. Westchester makes some changes. Nigro looking for somebody off the bench. A little miscommunication there between he and Nolan. And Rochester coming with numbers again. And gets by. Ooh, good save by Everett. Ooh, nice move around Julian, and it was basically a 3-on-1 at that point. 11-11 ago. Express holding a 2-1 lead, but not playing nearly as well as they did in period 1. Nolan chips it down low to himself. He will chase it, absorbs the hit, leaves the puck for Nigro. Good spinorama move there. Nigro with a shot! Ooh, Nolan and Nigro fighting over the puck a little bit by accident. And Nigro is able to win that battle with his teammate and get a good shot off. And now Mason is pinching down low, and nobody's there to protect him, which leaves Rigos alone. And he is first to the puck there. And that's off Everett's glove. It's a risky pinch, and then a bad change led to a breakaway. And now Munger got a little room. McFarland gets a stick on that one, then taken down. No call there. And here comes Rochester again. Devendorf. Good battle there. And McGrath able to clear it. 9:57 in period 2. Westchester with a 2-1 lead. And what is now a fairly even hockey game. They had all the momentum early. And Rochester at least even up at this point. Devendorf, nice move. Centering pass off McGrath. And that one is out of play. 9:27 left in period 2. Approaching an ice cut here. That shot whizzing off of the post. And Avi, good pinch there. Pierce. And Rochester now. And good stick lift by Wirtz. And not enough on that pass. Avi off the boards. And Westchester struggling to get the rush going. And Avi looking to handle it himself. And now a good pass there. Murphy. Shot off of the paddle. 8:36 left, period 2. Just not quite as crisp as they were in the early going. And probably need to get to this break. In fact, they're going to take the break now. So 8:36 left in period 2. Westchester scored 2 early goals, and now the ref has changed their mind. We're going to come back, and we're going to have at least one more face-off. So we got to wait for everybody. Everybody get back into position. I guess we're going to move the face-off all the way down into the Rochester end. Levinson and Rigos are on defense. TZ steps in for the face-off with Rammer and Tortorella. Face-off is controlled by Westchester. Torts into the corner. Around where there were only Rochester players. And icing's waved off there. Now the Americans with control there. Levinson will give chase in the far corner. Good body positioning and unable to clear it though. Tryon leaning on player in the corner. It's a little bit out of my view, but puck is behind the net where Julian will pick it up. Ahead to Torts. Tries to go off the wall for TZ, but it's a Rochester player that's there first. Ooh, big hit there on Levinson. And now Tryon will clear it. And it's going to become an icing. I think Julian might have, hopefully didn't hit his head on the ice there when he fell. And now they will indeed go for an ice cut. So 7:26 is where we'll take our break. About 10-15 minutes, and we will be back. The Express trying to hold on in a 2-1 hockey game. Something going on? Because they said it was good, and then they said it froze.
I think the Wi-Fi timed out. I think guess Wi-Fi timed out.
I know that was definitely a thing with the other ones.
I don't know what happened. We got the 2-0 lead. Great. And then we had a horrible shift on 2K1. One of the people got the game. And then ever since then, it's just been a disaster. I know he hit the good eye. Maybe he got it to the good eye.
Board, and usually when you have 2 and 10, you don't put it in the box. Where after the 2 minutes, the one guy stays out.
And getting ready to resume play here as we pass the midway point. 7:26 left, period 2. 2-1 game. Defensive faceoff for the Express, and they control it, and they got some numbers here. And Nigro gets a stick on that one, so no icing. Ramser behind his own net. Good pass in front, backhanded by Colin. Nigro, good battle there. Oh, he was at Nolan across the middle. Puck is loose. And Avi steps up. Shot blocked there by number 10. Good looking play, Westchester. Centering pass there. Picked off again by Nolan. Oh, Will. Nigro, that puck sticked aside. Avi walking the line, shot. Paper?
What?
Yeah, throw this up. Mason giving chase behind his own net. And now Pierce and Anderson. Mason wheels. Pierce. Across the line. Oh, nice move. But Hudson anchored to the post there, able to make the save and make it look easy. Torts working 1-on-3. Oh, a little help. And Rochester will ice that puck all the way down as get some fresh bodies out here. TZ, Tortorella, and Rammer, Levinson and Rios on defense. 2-1 game, 4:56 left in the second period. Westchester came out of the ice cut looking a little more like the team that started the game, and they're going to need to continue that. They want to be successful here. Ramsey out of lane, had a shot about pad high. And Glove down by Cole Hudson. Face off. One. Ramsey again. That one. Rigos trying to keep it. Backhands it down low. Westchester will touch up and go back to work on the forecheck. High stick there. Julian bangs it back down low. Torts giving chase. Good body positioning. In the corner. Puck squirts free. Ramsey puts it right down there. Torts had CZ in front. Circles wide. Goes off the wall for Julian. Julian will cycle down low. Behind the net. Puts it in front. Torts with a man on him will bang it back down low. Westchester keeps it. Possession. Julian shot off the blocker. Still loose in front. Now Rochester able to clear it, but does so into the Express bench. And Westchester was buzzing there with under 4 minutes to go now in period 2, holding on to a 2-1 lead. Good looking shift by the boys in red. Once again, ahead on the shot clock, 26-22, which is often meaningless stat. You saw what happened in the game before this one, where BK outshot their opponent 50-14. They did Atlantic Coast Academy, but had to beat them in a shootout after scoring late to tie the game at 1. Avi. DeMeo on his left. And now 4-on-2. Fortunately, the puck is too strong, and Westchester is able to get back. Again with numbers here. I don't know if that was a bad change, but this time Rochester able to take advantage, and the ref has stopped play with his arm up and signaling a roughing penalty, and that penalty will be to Miko. Munger will go to the box. 2 minutes for roughing. The 10-2 to Finn Dratty is over, so he'll be back on the ice to work on this kill, but danger times for the Express as Rochester wins the faceoff and sets up on the power play. Flannery shoots into the waiting arms. Oh, nope, they get it back. And we'll set up again. Good pass inside. Oh, that one almost finds the back of the net. Little puck luck there for Westchester to keep that out of the net. Bodies flying. It is Westchester, but it's able to clear it. And Nolan will hound the lead man. They get by him. Devendorf and Mason defending. Devendorf trying to play a little keep away. Clears it back to the point where Flannery has it. Ooh, and Everett didn't see that until the last second. A little bit of a knuckle. But nevertheless, makes the save. 43 seconds left in the Munger penalty in a 2-1 game. And a fresh 4 on the ice for the Express. And that faceoff winds up out of the zone. Murphy chasing. Murphy hounding. Murphy almost getting the puck. But he's still going to kill some time here. There's 32 seconds left. As Pierce and Mason and Rigos await Rochester to come out of the zone, and they do. And they are too quick with it and offsides. 19 seconds left on the kill. 1:22 left in period 2. Big face-off here. You can finish this power play off if you win it. And Murph is able to clear it, but not all the way down. Rochester loses an edge. Murphy able to pick it up. Has Pierce in front. The shot off. And now it's Rochester coming. 3-on-3. Penalty's over. And Everett covers up. 59 seconds left in period number 2. And a fresh 5 for Westchester. Looks like Julian and Avi on defense. TZ steps in for the face-off. Rammer and Torts. Face-off won by Rochester. Julian first to it in the corner. Ooh! Torts gets laid out as he was able to clear the puck, though. So TZ picks it up behind the net. Circles around. Reverses course now. Working 1-on-2. Looking for some help. And Rochester able to clear it. TZ picks it up in the neutral zone. Torts, who bounced back up after that big hit. Back in the play now. Julian down low. Pass inside. Westchester, some pressure here. Leaves it behind the net for McGrath. And that will end period 2. 2-1 Westchester lead. Only goal in period 2 belonged to Rochester. Stay right here. We will have a 1-minute timeout on the ice and immediately bring you 17 minutes on the clock of period 3. A win of any kind, and Westchester will, at the very worst, wind up in the 3-4 game tomorrow. If they should win by 3 or more, they would wind up in the championship game. If they should lose, could mean, if they lose in regulation, I believe they would play Red Bank again. So that is the scenarios as I understand them. But one more period of hockey to take care of here. Andy and Devendorf will take the ice on defense. The top forward line, Dratty, Nigro, Nolan will line up, take the face-off at center ice, and face-off is controlled by the Express. Anderson over to Will. Nigro down low for Dratty. Back to Devendorf in front, ricochet off of Nolan's stick. Good looking play though, and Westchester maintains possession. Cross ice pass and a shot. Nolan was blocking the view, and this time, oh, good redirection on the deflection by Nolan. 2 good looking opportunities there, and Dratty walks in again, and Devendorf is able to keep it, and Nigro's going to get a shot off into the pads. Up top to Will. Slides it. And again, Nolan doing a great job screening the Rochester goalie, but somehow able to make every one of these stops. Nigro. Anderson, little room. Shot. And that time, Nigro tips it in. The pressure was building in front of the net. 3 golden opportunities for tips, and that one is tipped up and over the shoulder of Cole Hudson, and Westchester with a very big goal, and now a 3-1 lead with 15:59. Colin Nigro on the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. So good opening shift of the period for Westchester, and it pays off. Avi behind his own net. Looking for Nolan. Avi engaged in a battle there. And Everett winds up gloving that one down. Teasy, Torts, and Rammer join the party. Puck controlled by the Express and rimmed out and not touched. So Tortorella giving chase behind the net. Teasy and Torts working on the puck. Julian will be first to it, looking up ice, and I don't think anybody was home there. That's going to be an icing. Julian and Wartsy will pick up the details on defense. Forwards will stay on. Face-off controlled by the Americans. He's going to have a shot here. And loose puck in front. Everett made the initial save. Rebound was there. And Westchester can only ice it to keep it out of harm's way. So it was off of Everett's chest protector and into the goal mouth. And Westchester able to pounce on it first and ice it. Anderson behind the net, looking for AJ. Well, Rochester able to come out with the puck. Mason chasing behind. Will give up the chase for Anderson. Centering pass, stick to side by Mason. And still unable to clear. Well, now they are, and here comes Pierce. Ahead to Murphy. Got a step on his man. Shot way wide. Anderson. Cross ice for Mason and back to Anderson. And that's how you get the puck into the other zone and make a change. Now AJ in front of the net, waiting for a pass. And again, body in front of the net by the Express allows Avi to take a shot that could have easily been tipped in by AJ. And these are how you score goals. Face-off controlled by Rochester, but a little sloppy with the puck. And Munger dump it all the way back down. McGrath giving chase. And DeMayo backhands it, but not all the way down. So Rochester with a chance to get it out. And this puck was touched up on, so it will not be icing. And Avi eats some glass there on a pass, bit of a suicide pass there by his partner. He's okay, and he will put it high off the glass, but a clear icing. Dratty, Tortorella, and McFarlane, along with Tron and Wartsy. The defensive zone face-off. McFarlane tries to muscle it up. Puck's rimmed around. Rigos gets a stick on it. Over to Dratty. Wirtz clears it, looking for some help. Now Rigos behind the net, looking for Torts. 2 men on him. Dratty will wheel behind his net for Wirtz. Looking for the headman, but again not out. And this time off the glass, and Torts will arrive on the scene. And cleared all the way down where Teasy had a chance to get to it first. Julian is able to keep it in the zone. And they wave off icing here. So Mason going to have to go in there and fight for it. Does just that. Good pass here to Rammer. Loses it between his legs though. And Rochester dumps it back in. D to D behind the net. Dangerous pass up the middle there by Mason. And Rochester almost with a clear look. They'll try it again. This time Rammer's got it. And his man falls down, and then a clear trip there that they didn't call. Good pass in front to Teasy. Oh, just a split second too late before his man broke up the play. Nigro, though, keeps it in the zone. Dumps it off the wall. AJ off the bench. Shot, that's wide. Julian looking to put it back on net. Cycles down low. That's off of the side of the goal and stays in play. And Dratty, who was covering for Julian, will have to play a little defense, and a bad bounce there off of the corner. And so Dratty will wheel it from behind the net. .17 to go, 3-1 game. Devendorf going to have to defend this. If the pass gets off, it's going to be a wide open shot. Saved by Everett. Good play, good pass, and a better save. Oh. A little bit of a dirty hit behind the play there by Rochester. Refs did not see it. Everybody seems to be okay. Dirty and dangerous, though. And here we go. Murphy is alone in front. Good pass. Oh, and a good save there, but the puck's still loose. And I'm not sure where it is. We're going to say Hudson covered it up. Nolan had Murphy, and Hudson covers that one up just short of the goal line, but a really good-looking play by Westchester. 9:36 in a 3-1 game. If you care about winning, we're up 2. If you care about playing BK, we need another one. Shot, loose. Rigos first to the puck. Goes down low with it. Murphy. Puck's loose in front. Nolan. Finds Tryon. Tryon shot. Oh, good save. Westchester maintaining possession. And continues to have the perf. Puck. Rigos. Down low. Nolan. Little room there. Nolan will come back with the puck. A little bit of a broken play now. Enters it in front. Shot wide. That was obviously Avi, excuse me. Murphy behind the net. Westchester buzzing. Love another goal here. Murph behind the net, looking for some help. Circles back. Off the boards. Avi. Back down low. Maintaining possession. Really good shift here from the Express. DeMayo flying off the bench. And now Rochester will get a chance to clear it as Westchester goes for some fresh bodies. And whoever that is was flying up the ice. 19. Winds up breaking his twig there at the end. And Tryon and Avi stuck out there on D for a while. And Avi winds up down on the floor. And puck in front and scored. And just like that, it's a one-goal game. Looked a lot like Avi didn't have a chance to get off on that odd man rush, and he was gassed. And a good pass by the Americans in front, and they go 5-hole. Drawing back to a one-goal game. 3-2 now, Express, with 7:42 left in regulation. So Westchester once again looking for that insurance goal. As Wertzy dives down low. Don't want to breathe too much life into this team. Better get in the middle there and watch that guy who's all alone. And they left him all alone. Just kept drifting. I'm not sure what they were watching as the defender had his man and the other defender just kind of fell asleep there in front of the net. And we are tied at 3. Two quick goals by Rochester, turning this game completely on its head. It was 3-1 a second ago. Now 7 minutes and 7 seconds in a 3-3 game. Again turned over in front of their own net. All the momentum now on the side of the Americans. Nigro tries to get it out, and that pass is not quite hard enough for icing, but not really to anybody in red either. Murph clears it to the neutral zone. Pierce giving chase, has Murphy diving down towards the net, but here comes Rochester again. Devendorf. Rochester feeling it now. And Westchester back on their heels. In a game that they had once dominated. AJ. Getting some room to work inside here. Leaves it for Murph. 5:23 left, tie game. That's stick down by Murphy, so Devendorf will have to go get it. But it is Rochester to the puck first. It's loose in front of the net. And AJ will just ice it out of harm's way. No time like the present to get it together for Westchester now in a 3-3 game. Just over 5 minutes in what is now a tie game. Avi behind his own net. Westchester will try to break it out. TZ. Rochester. Instead is the one to dump it down. Avi will be first to it. Met by 2 Americans. And 1 Romanian who just drew a penalty. Westchester finally touches up, and I believe they're going to get 91 for a trip with 4:25 left. Tried to force his way into that play. 91 to the box. In a 3-3 game with 4:25 left in regulation. A game you do not want to let slip away here. Rochester wins the face-off, but unable to control it as it comes out of the zone. And now pressure is on for Nolan. And Nolan comes up with the puck and makes a nice play down low. And Rochester will have to go get it and attempt to restart the rush. Mason and Devendorf are on defense. Dratty on the puck with Nolan. Dratty giving chase. Watch that stick though. And now Rochester winds it up. And setting it up. .341 to go. 1:16 left on the power play. Off a few bodies there. And Mason fighting behind the net. And going to be the first to this puck. Can he clear it? They are indeed able to muscle it out. Good play by Nolan and Mason, and we'll get some fresh bodies, but they better hurry. Anderson up to the task. Well, that puck loose. Good save there by Everett. Good glove save. 46 seconds left in the penalty to try on. 3-3 game, 3:10 on the clock. Julia looking to clear it. Does. AJ almost had a stick on it. And 34 seconds now left on the kill. AJ will attack up front and gets a stick on it. They turn it over. He's going to get a shot off. And it is wide. 21 seconds left on the kill. Here comes Rochester now, though. And gaining the zone, but the puck is loose. Anderson will have a shot to clear it. Instead, Rochester gets it again, and that's loose. Initial save made by Everett. And Rigos is out of the box. Murph is on the ice. But Rochester coming again. Oh, nice move there. Fortunately, the shot goes wide and out. Murphy arrives into the zone before the puck. Minutes left here in regulation. Tied at 3. TZ wins the faceoff. Avi dumps it down. Bounces back to the Rochester, where Torch is working. Wurtzy tried to jump at that puck and hops over him. Good play by his partner. And Teasy able to dump it down low with 1.5 minutes. Puck is loose. And Avi will again try to dump it down. Westchester will go for a change here as we approach the 1 minute mark in this third period. Puck just squirted by Nolan there. Nigro looking for a man. Need to keep this puck down low. 49 seconds left. Mason. A good physical play by him. Leaves it for Devendorf. Tries to find Nigro. And the puck does get out. Nolan will chase it. But here comes Rochester again into the zone with just about 30 seconds left. And Mason is pulled and thrown down from behind. So Westchester is going to finish this regulation on a 26-second power play. And should they not score, I believe we have a shootout like we did this morning. So 26 seconds is all they'll get. Just getting to any sort of overtime will avoid the 5-6 matchup tomorrow. But it will also lock you into a 3-4 showdown, probably rematch of this morning's shootout victory versus the Coalition. But business to take care of here first, as there's 20 seconds left in the game. And Westchester would like to win it right here. Devendorf looking for a man. Pass into the skates. 11 seconds. And pass to Nigro. 8 seconds now. 6, 5, and 3 seconds. And Will's going to try one more shot. And that is the end of regulation. So 2 games against Rochester teams. One we trailed by 2 and forced a shootout, and the other one we led by 2 in the third period and wind up in a shootout. Certainly disappointing result, but you can still come away with a victory, albeit it will not be a regulation win, and it was not as pretty as it once looked. So we'll go to a shootout now. I guess the 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the power play will evaporate. So go Everett go, as Nicholas Di Cataldo crosses the blue line, and Everett gets a wrist portion of the glove on it and is up to the task in the opener. Pierce will be the 4th shootout attempt of the day. First of this game. Westchester still looking to break the seal. Crosses over the blue line. Comes back and tries to move, but no good. Pro Rochester crowd in full approval of that, and after one frame of the shootout, no score. Zachary Fennell will slowly cross the blue line. And his move is slow, but no go. High. And so advantage Express now, as the Murph man will look to break the ice. A goal here, and Everett will have a chance to win it on the other end. Murphy to his left. Comes back to the center, and he goes for the wrister. And it is blockered away by Cole Hudson. Now Aiden Spakowski. And a good save by Everett. The move to no avail. So Vindrati can win it now. They went 3 times, right? Already? Yeah, Drati can win it here in the bottom of the 3rd frame. The big fella shoots and no good. So we'll go to extra frames. Wyatt Flannery will try to give the Junior Americans their first lead. Wrist shot. Saved by Everett. And let's see who Coach Gillespie sends out. And it is Tortorella. We'll have a chance to win it. Torty. A little speed. Right. And even more speed. Wrist shot. Scores! Tortorella wins it for the Express. We'll take this shootout 4-3 is your final. Win a shootout, lose a shootout. Either way, it's a 2-1, actually 2-0-1 start of pool play for Westchester. And I think Coach Gillespie has seen enough of the celebration after they blew a 2-goal lead there in the 3rd period and wants his kids to line up, shake hands, and get in the locker room where they got a few things to discuss. Nevertheless, a hug from the coach for Tortorella, who puts home the difference maker here in the shootout. I believe we'll set up a rematch tomorrow morning with the Coalition, try to avenge the shootout loss in that game. Nevertheless, that ends